The next section is we're going to actually take this to the next level, and where we had a couple of local members of Parliament join us. And it's my honor to actually first introduce MPP Goldie Ghamari, who is a small business owner. She's an international trade lawyer with a community volunteer, a youth mentor, a dedicated wife and daughter, proud lifelong Ontarian. Goldie is proud and humbled to be your member of Parliament for the riding of Carleton. And just a little bit about Goldie too. She enjoys fundraising, runs with her dog. She does travel, reading, retro board games, enjoys scuba diving, CrossFit, and as well as is also proficient in Farsi too, and French. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Goldie Ghamari.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for inviting me here today. I really appreciate that. Sorry, let me just put my phones on silent here. Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy to be here. I used to be a small business owner. I'm not right now, obviously, because I've been elected, but small business is something that I've been in tune with quite a lot, just, you know, through my own work and also through my legal work as well. So I do have a few talking points that I prepared, but ultimately I think what might be more beneficial is if people want to ask me questions or maybe want to get a sense of what our government is doing on a provincial basis to support small business, especially during this really difficult time, because there was already sort of a recession that was being forecasted, but now with COVID-19 happening, I think it's going to be even worse. And so the marketplace and the economy is rapidly changing. So how would you like me to do this?
Well, I think might be a good little starting spot that I think is on everyone's mind is pretty straight up a lot of that funding that everyone's seeing, because the two big things is what funding is available to business owners, and two, does it come out in post-in or taxes, or is it money that's coming out directly? I know that's maybe more of a federal thing, but if you know anything on that side, that would be great.
I don't have too many details on the federal side, just because I've been focusing more on the provincial aspect of it, but my understanding is that there is going to be 75% wage subsidy that the federal government announced, and there's also going to be small business loans that are going to be available, I think up to $5 billion that you can apply through the bank. But I'm happy to speak on the provincial side what we're doing to support businesses. So, for example, if you're in the healthcare sector, we're investing another $3.3 billion in that. But more specifically for jobs, in terms of what provincially we're doing to support small business owners is we're providing credits, $200 per child up to 12 years of age, and $250 for those with special needs for families. So if you're a frontline or essential worker and you have to put your child in childcare spaces, you're going to get that. We're also, I think you might have already heard, we're reducing the hydro rates. So we're getting rid of time of use pricing right now. Obviously, one of the realities is that we all have to work from home. So that's going to have a big impact, especially since we do need to use electricity during the day. The other thing we're doing is we are cutting taxes by $355 million for about 57,000 employers through a temporary increase to the employer health tax exemption. So as a small business owner, if you are paying the employer health tax, you are going to get some advantages there. There's also, if you have any employees or workers who are low income, we're putting money into the low income assistance program. We're also providing $148 million for charities and nonprofit social service organizations. We're also cutting 6 months of OSAP loan and interest accrual relief for students. And just to be clear, that's not for current OSAP students, that's for anyone in Ontario. who has an OSAP loan. So even if you've been out of university, let's say for 10 years and you're paying your OSAP loans, you're going to get that 6 month of relief. So you don't have to pay for 6 months and no interest will be accrued during those 6 months, which I think is really going to be very helpful for a lot of small business owners who might have, been entrepreneurs, paid their way through school and are still paying for that. The other thing we're doing is we're providing 5 months of interest and penalty relief for businesses to file and make payments for the majority of provincially administered taxes. So that's essentially a $6 billion investment there. We're also deferring the upcoming June 30 quarterly municipal remittance. So that's going to be another $1.8 billion. And we're also allowing employers to defer payments for WSIB for up to 6 months. So that's making another $1.9 billion available there. All this information can be, you can find it on the Government of Ontario website. You can sign up for my newsletter. The one thing that I do want to mention is I'm getting a lot of questions from various businesses about what constitutes an essential business, whether or not they can operate, what they have to do for their employees. So I really want to let everyone know that we do have a hotline. The number is 1-888-444-3659. It's open Monday to Sunday from 8:30 to 5. And if you have a question about your business and whether or not it's essential or non-essential, then you can call that number and there's someone there every day from 8:30 to 5. So again, that number is 1-888-444-3659. Let me open up the chat because I'm new to this and I just saw that, hydro time of day rules. So yes, that was on March 24th. So as of March 24th, the time of day rules were suspended and we're all on the off-peak hours for the next 45 days.